Hi, welcome to Tom's Take on a Take It Back Tuesday. I'm going to go nostalgic on the Michigan State series in a second here, but I want to look up here at Spartan Stadium. Oh my God, we're sitting here Tuesday, but it's Saturday at noon. This place will be in a total frenzy. I'm looking over here at the Ralph Young track, which will be site of ESPN's College Game Day. That pre-show is going to take place 9 to 12. Also, Fox is going to be doing the game for Michigan State. They're going to have their own show. This is absolutely crazy. This is frenzy like I can never recall in a long time. I know the 99 game had a lot of hype. That was number 3 versus number 11. But and this is number 6 versus number 8 in the nation. First time Michigan State have been both in the top 10, and they're undefeated since 1964. I love that 1964 game. 8 years old. Michigan wins 17-10. Ricky Seeger. Little halfback option pass to Johnny Henderson. The late Don Jappica, good friend of mine. He bid on it. He laughed about it later on. He's self-deprecating. I love Don Jappica. And he could see the smiling Johnny Henderson through his helmet, and he caught it. Touchdown. Michigan wins. Anyway, I would hope that would same thing happen on Saturday. But I want to go nostalgically because I love the nostalgic of the Michigan State series. You know, brought up in this town, attended and graduated from the University of Michigan, but I have respect for Michigan State. Believe it or not, some people don't think that, but it's the truth. And some of that nostalgic and some of that, just that positive feel comes back from these 66 and 65 teams. This is a 1966 plaque here. Clinton Jones, number 26, the running back out of Cleveland, Ohio. George Webster, remember George Webster, the late George Webster. Boy, that guy was an incredible linebacker for Michigan State. Bob Appiza, good friend of mine. I mean, I love it when he comes on the show with Jack and I. We've had over the years. He's just such a great guy. His grandson is number 73 for Michigan State. Bob Appiza and actually the quarterback Jimmy Ray are going to be up in the booth, up in the suites at the Huntington watching the game on Saturday. I'm sure they'll be cheering on the Spartans like never before. This picture below on this post that I have right now has a picture. We were over at Steakhouse Philly, Jack and I, a couple of years ago. We had Clinton Jones and this guy, Jerry West. Jerry West was an offensive lineman from Little Durand, Michigan, and he was a stud. That guy, that's one dude you did not want to mess with. But anyway, some great names up here, as you can see. And then I'm going to move over here to the 65 plaque. Now this 65 team that went on to the Rose Bowl lost to UCLA, but was undefeated going into that game. And once again, great names, Steve Jude and Don Jappica. I just referenced about Don Jappica. They were co-captains of the team. Henry Bola, defensive line coach, looking up at the coaches. Cal Stowe went on and coached at the University of Minnesota. Dan Boyster went on and coached at Eastern Michigan University. Bert Smith was the assistant AD. Eventually the AD after that. And then you can see these names in here. I mean, some of these names, for you old people like me, you're going to recognize some of these names. And oh, who's this guy? Charles Bubba Smith, number 95. Holy cow, that dude was tough. And then Robert Viney, they call him Bob here. He likes being called Robert. He was the other end. That guy was a freaking animal. And then Charlie Mad Dog Thornhill. I know his son Josh and Caleb, two great people, also played at Michigan State. And then I want to show you this thing. 1956 Rose Bowl. There's that play. Dave Kaiser kicked the game-winning field goal. They went 17-14 over UCLA. Look at some of these names. Of course, end coach was Bob Devaney, went on and coached at the University of Nebraska. Lou Agassi was the D-line coach, good longtime friend of our family. There's Duffy as the head coach. Bill Yeoman went on and coached. Bill Yeoman coached the Houston Cougars when Warren McVay was there. Really had a really successful career down here. And then look at the captain of this team. This is a 56 team again. Carl Buck Nystrom. Buck Nystrom. Oh my God, I hear from former Michigan State players that I know. The lineman, I see you, Bill Covey, talking about Buck Nystrom at practice. You know, his false teeth come out, they hit on the ground, and he puts them back in. Crazy stuff. Anyway, it's all nostalgic when I come over here. I look at these plaques in the old days because I think people, I think the rivalry was just more respectful back there than it is now. Social media wasn't going on. People weren't putting people down, putting captures of fans, all doing like that. It was different. It was refreshing. I wish it was that way now. It's not, but hey, it is what it is. And noon on Saturday is going to be, it is what it is. We'll see who the better team wins. Please God, hope it's the Michigan Wolverines. Anyway, I hope your Tuesday's absolutely terrific, and we'll talk to you Thursday for another nostalgic look. Michigan State. For the Knicks, Tom State.